Now, switching gears, this is where you want to go for a nice date night or a beautiful meal. But every now and then, there's a restaurant that comes along that just becomes a landmark.
Yes.
You know, good, cheap place that you just love, a family tradition to be shared with every new generation.
I think you're talking about Capital Lunch, aren't you?
Capital Lunch in New Britain.
That's been there for 80 years.
80 years.
Can't believe it.
Now, I had never been there before. I know you had been.
Oh, yeah.
I'd never been. So I had to go, and I tasted the famous chili dogs for myself.
This I gotta say.
At Capital Lunch, the neon signs in the window and the simple cafeteria-like tables harken back to a time when things were simple. In the 80 years they've been in business, not much has changed here, and that makes the customers happy.
Anytime I'm in New Britain, you come to Capital Lunch. It's the best in the world.
They come for cappies, hot dogs dunked in a famous meat sauce.
It's the sauce. The sauce is the secret of it all.
What do you get when you come here?
Hot dog with the good meat sauce and a lot of onion.
Sue Barnes lives in Florida now, but makes sure to come back to her favorite childhood spot when she's visiting Mom.
Every time I come to town, I live in Florida, so I make a special point to make sure I come to Capital Lunch.
So you're craving the cappies today.
Yeah, totally.
I haven't eaten here before. What am I gonna get?
Get the hot dog with the meat sauce. You can add sauerkraut to it.
If you had to describe it, how would you describe it?
Meaty.
It's become such a cult favorite, they sell it to go, so you can take it to your own family cookouts. A cappy is all about the super secret sauce. I am in the super secret kitchen with two generations here, Gus and Arthur, and this is it?
This is it right here.
All right, so tell me what's in it.
I can't do that. I can't. It's a secret.
Come on!
It's 80 pounds of ground beef. They come in tubes, 10-pound tubes. So we put it in periodically with water and spices and stir it, mash it up so it's nice and fine. And this is actually about an 80-year-old recipe.
Can you even tell me one of the spices?
Part of the mystique is people trying to figure out what's in it. Over the years, whether it was a call-in radio station or whatever, they've had people call in and say, I know what's in it, I knew the owners, they gave the bed, this, whatever. But I mean, part of it is trying to guess what's in it. You know, cinnamon or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I was going to say, it smells like some cinnamon.
Yeah, there isn't cinnamon at all.
This was Gus's father-in-law in 1975. Back then, the dogs were 40 cents. Today, they're still only $1.60. Modernizing meant adding fries to the menu in the 1980s. Even with a new third generation running things now, there are no plans to change. So don't look for any soy dogs here.
It's just really cool to be a part of it and continue my grandfather's legacy, because he was here for 40 years. And when he was here, every day, never took time off. So we're proud of him, and I want to just continue that.
Now, how tall are you?
6'3", 6'4".
I think you need to be that tall to stir this pot. This is a big spoon.
Yeah, that's why it's my job.
This is where it all starts here. It's almost like an assembly line.
They even let me try. Just a sliver of mustard, spoonful of onions, and of course, a healthy amount of the sauce. How'd I do?
If you need a part-time job, let me know.
Well, after my hard day at work here, I feel like I really deserve to be able to eat my first cappy dog.
I don't think there's any neat way of doing this. It is the sauce. It's delicious. You sure you want to tell me what's in it?
I can't do that.
It's really good. You got to come here. Capital Lunch, right on Main Street in New Britain. It's an institution. Happy 80th anniversary. It really was good. It's the perfect place to take the kids to start making some family memories of your own with your own summer cookouts coming up. Of course, take home that sauce. And I want to let you know they use Martin Russell's hot dogs, which are also made in New Britain, so it's all local. Again, we want to wish you guys another 80 great years. For more information, you can go to our website, WFSB.com, click on Better, and we'll link you to Capital Lunch. Scott?
All right, we go from one